Hello and welcome to another episode of With Enough Prep Time. I'm your host, the Nerd Man, and today we're talking about Sarnoff. Says the Snyderverse is dead. Bury it. Consider this mercy. This is not necessarily good news, but I will tell you after the article what my is. Essentially, this is an article from a comic book movie, but I believe it's referring to an article, probably from Variety or something. Talking to Variety. So the hashtag release the Snyder Cut campaign paid off, but will hashtag release the Snyderverse have the same success? Following the release of Zack Snyder's Justice League on HBO Max last week, many fans are certainly hoping so. But it sounds a lot like Warner Media, not Warner Brothers, Warner Media and Sarnoff, head of Warner Media. They are the owners of Warner Brothers. So they are the top, the highest possible people you can go to. Warner Media is now looking to move on from this era of storytelling once and for all. Talking to Variety, Warner Media CEO Ann Sarnoff was asked for her reaction to that new fan campaign. And she says, I appreciate that they love Zack's work, and we are very thankful for his many contributions to DC. She started, we're just so happy that he could bring his cut of the Justice League to life, because that wasn't in the plan until about a year ago. With that comes the completion of his trilogy. We're very happy we've done this, but we're very excited about the plans we have for all the multi-dimensional DC characters that are being developed right now. Well, that's about as non-committal as you can get, but it certainly sounds like Snyder's comments about Warner Brothers having zero interest in making more DC movies with him were accurate. Some think Sarnoff was a little more definitive on was whether we'll see David Ayer's original vision for Suicide Squad. That movie underwent huge changes in post-production, while reshoots even saw the ending completely change. Asked if an Ayer cut could be on the horizon, the CEO responded, we won't be developing Ayer's cut. As for the future of the DC extended universe, it seems the plan is to simply move on from the past, and that doesn't appear to include Snyder's vision for how these characters should be portrayed on screen. We're always going to listen to our fans. We are in service of the broadest fan base, and we owe them an integrated strategy. We are the shepherds of the franchise, and hopefully when the fans see what we've got in store, they'll know that DC is in good hands across many different platforms with many different creators, Sarnoff explains. We want different voices in the mix. That I agree with. For certain fans that want singular voices, they may be disappointed, but we would ask them to be patient and see what we've got in store, because perhaps the newer voices in the mix will have just as compelling stories to tell. Again, that I agree with. So what do I think of all this? Look, I am very mixed on Zack Snyder. I like his Justice League. I like it a lot. I think to a degree, in terms of a comic book movie, new things, and it is a near masterpiece. That being said, I hate his ideas for any future Justice League movies, and unless he's willing to change those ideas and develop something, because basically his idea for the next Justice League is to be in a nightmare universe where Wonder Woman's dead. He wants to kill off Harley Quinn for some reason. He has the idea to kill off Lois Lane, get her pregnant with Batman's baby, all of this bullshit, and then turn Superman evil again so that we can have yet another Batman v Superman. He's made a Superman who basically invalidates the whole of the Justice League, so that they're all just a bunch of pussies in comparison to him. I don't like any of that. But having said that, I think if they approach him with a better idea and say, hey, Zach, how about Can you do more Justice League movies, or do something in? I just look. I think it's reckless, right? What they're actually doing. From my point of view, it's fucking reckless, because I cannot believe that this Snyder Cut has not been successful with the amount of people talking about it, and how it's just completely overshadowed the Marvel Falcon versus, or Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So it's completely overshadowed that, and it's generated much more goodwill towards DC than Wonder Woman 1984. So it's crazy to me for them to just part ways with Zack Snyder. That being said, the people who are to blame now for Warner Brothers' new resistant attitude towards the Snyder continuing is those people who are hashtagging hashtagging about the Snyderverse, hashtagging about Suicide Squad, right? Constantly cyberbullying executives at Warner Brothers. They've basically, with the whole accusations that went on about what went down on the Justice League, it's caused a lot of embarrassment for Warner Brothers. The people who are now advocating for the Snyder Cut and for the continuation of the Snyderverse should have shown some appreciation for the fact that that Warner Brothers decided to release this 4-hour cut, decided to invest 70 million. Instead, what they got was a bunch of hatred for it. Walter Hamada got hatred for it. Was attacked for it. The current CEO, Toby Emmerich, got attacked for it. One of their biggest producers on their TV show, somebody who's helped them with a number of different films, including the Justice League, and including Wonder Woman 1, including Aquaman, their $1 billion, including Shazam, and that is Jeff Johns. He helped towards at least some successful movies within the DCEU, whether Snyder fans want to admit it or not. He's been attacked, bullied off of Twitter, unable to even show to appear on an interview about his new Superman and Lois series without being attacked. So I can understand Warner Brothers' reluctance to actually continue with this Snyderverse. He has he's basically encouraged a whole group of fans to demonstrate rather cultish devotion towards him, and he's not come out and really said, hey guys, stop attacking people, let the investigation go. There's an investigation. Stop attacking these guys. Stop attacking Jeff Johns. Stop attacking Walter Hamada. He hasn't come out and said any of that. He hasn't said stop attacking Toby Emmerich. Let Warner Brothers deal with it. Let the independent investigation deal with it, or let my boy Ray Fisher take them to court if there's something so if they've done something so bad. Zack Snyder has encouraged this fan group to go around attacking people, attacking other projects that Warner Brothers are doing, attacking Shazam, attacking everything, even Birds of Prey. As much as I hate it, they were attacking it. They were attacking anything in the DCEU that Snyder didn't direct. They even attacked Wonder Woman 84, saying, well, Patty Jenkins really didn't direct Wonder Woman. It was really Zack Snyder. That's why it was so good. So I can understand why Warner Brothers doesn't want to do any business with Zack Snyder. But at the same time, I'm just looking at it from a business perspective and saying his movie was quite good. Not more than quite good. It was probably the best movie in the DCEU. I'd like to see it continue if they can put a leash on this guy and tell him, no, you don't kill off Lois Lane and make her pregnant with Batman's baby. No, please. I have no interest in your killing off Wonder Woman, one of our biggest franchise player in the second Justice League movie. Please sort out your story. Come with a better idea, and then we can move forward. It is sad. It's sad that a man of Zack Snyder's talents has gone down this path where he cannot do these anymore, and he's gonna be taken off by some other like Marvel's gonna. Marvel must be so happy. I bet you the MCU is looking for a project for Zack Snyder right now. Probably like some Daredevil or some project for Zack Snyder. You guys are fucking. It's idiotic to get rid of Zack Snyder. Really, you need to control him, not get rid of him. Stop listening to his stupid fans and control the man, because he is a fucking. That's like sacrificing your queen in chess for a pawn. He doesn't need to be architect of all of the DCEU, but you need to get him to make DC movies. He knows. Look, it saddens me after what I just saw with the Justice League movie that they are doing this. It really does, because I think he did a really, really good job for once. I am no fan of Man of Steel. I like BVS, but I think I understand why people hate it. This movie is not being hated on by the majority of people. One, it's less divisive, but also more importantly than that, the people who are excited as Justice League are hating on it mainly because they are against Zack Snyder. They've had enough of Zack Snyder. They've had enough of his bullshit, dark emo, fucking edgelord stories for the Justice League. That's why they're against this movie. They don't trust him anymore. He's lost their trust. So and I can understand it. So even when he does a good movie like this, a really brilliant movie, they've had enough of him, fan base, who can't accept that people didn't like his first movies. They've had enough of it. So they're just on an agenda now, and it's going to help destroy the DCEU. Because I bet you, if Zack Snyder goes, if Patty Jenkins gone, if you take away these core key players that are part of the identity and fabric of DC, and you start trying to make Marvel movies instead, you're going to fuck up the universe, and you're going to fuck up DC movies, and that will be it. It will be done, finished for DC. Unless you're planning to reboot DC in the Patterson universe, I don't see how DC can go forward if you're going to start trying to make DC like Marvel. It really cannot survive like that. The fans will turn against it. All the Zack Snyder fans will go. You can control this situation, DC. You can. By controlling your directors, getting someone to keep these guys in check. That's all you need to do. Zack Snyder is a good fucking player. He's made your best DC movie. Deal with it. So that's me. That's my thoughts on this news. I think it's fucking bullshit. Just some people have some things to say. Before I go, no more evil Superman plan for Zack Snyder. Yep. I support Flash. Yep. I agree. Please remember to, if you're watching, please like the video. Would be appreciated. Hello, hi, man. Warner should be stop evil Superman, then change the storyline. Exactly. They could get Zack Snyder to direct Tower of Babel. He'd love that because he loves his Batman. He's a Batman fanboy. He'd love a movie where Batman, his plans are essentially take out all of the Justice League. That's what they should do. It says here, I think he needs somebody to keep him in of going all out. Exactly. That's all you need to do. Control the boy. He's a filmmaking genius. I don't care what anyone says. Watching this Zack Snyder's Justice League, the man is a genius in terms of filmmaking. The way he created a film language in order to demonstrate superpowers has never been done before in any Marvel movie or any movie whatsoever. He's created a visual language to show or demonstrate these superpowers like the Flash and the Speed Force. That is brilliant, and I really want to see him do something else, but keep him in check. Let him go for 6-7 months, develop a good project like a Tower of Babel movie, keep the Justice League alive for at least 2 movies, then say, if those 2 movies succeed, then you can go off and do your nightmare bullshit. But do 2 solid Justice League movies first. If everyone is done commenting, if you want to make your last comments, do make them now, because I'm gonna leave it at that, because that's my point. I think the man's brilliant. I love the Justice League. He just needs to be kept under control, as far as I'm concerned. And I think this is a stupid business move on Warner Brothers' part, because all you're going to do is get rid of the Snyder fans. The Snyder fans will go with him wherever he goes, whether it's Netflix or the MCU is probably looking for. They're itching to give Zack Snyder a project right now after what they saw him do the DCEU. And when he makes $1 billion Marvel movie, they'll be pissed. You bet you the DC will be begging him to come back once they start trying to make their stupid Marvel movies, their stupid MCU copied Marvel movies, and they fail. Yeah, where is Henry Cavill? Why is he quiet? Yeah, it's like dumb. Yeah, it's true. Anyway, that's me. Thanks, guys, for your comments. Please do remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think. Do you think Snyder should be allowed to develop more movies in the DCEU? I definitely don't want him to be architect, me personally. I never want him to have that kind of power again over the DC. I'd like to see him work within the DCU as long as, he can have some approved storylines. So yeah, again, thanks so much. Please like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you want of Zack Snyder, if you like the Justice League, and also see you on the flip side. Love you 3000.